beverage and a mic.
I have a beverage and a mic.
I mean, that was smooth, dude.
That
Didn't even
was
have to
pretty good.
discuss
I've
it.
always
It was a
wanted to
little
do
eye
that.
contact situation.
That was just feeling it, feeling the chemistry.
No, but
Didn't even really give me a heads up.
the iPhone. You said they're trying to light up the keyboard.
No, this was 2012. I mean, when we were still in high school, they would come out with all these like pump-up videos for the next iPhone, like the iPhone 5 is gonna have.
Niko talked about this. How Steve Jobs would do a fucking straight up PowerPoint presentation. This is what I'm dropping. This is what you're getting. And now it's Elon Musk. Like, we're going to be able to ride rainbows into the next dimension soon. I just don't have the data for you.
Yeah, one day. That's all the meta commercials for Mark Zuckerberg. One day you'll be able to do this.
God, Zuckerberg just needs to be stuffed in a trash can. I mean, that guy. Also, like, we get it. But, like, you don't just get another hoodie. You know, that one gray hoodie that he always wears. We get it, dude. You don't care about but you do, because it's a whole thing. And you're a robot.
Have you seen him trying to wakeboard?
No.
Have you seen those pictures of him?
No, is it funny?
He's the classic sunscreen all over the face, not lathered in.
Is he a skinny fat? That's how I pictured.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Right?
He wore a fucking what are those? The shirts, not a full bodysuit, a rash guard.
A rash guard.
Or a fucking rash guard.
Dude, he's not letting it air out like Elon. You saw that photo of him. He got fucking roasted. But
what
he was
would
the
you
opposite
describe
of
that
roasted.
body type as?
I mean, he was like a melting candle. Did you see
It's
Elon
not looking
shirtless?
good. No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude.
Distension, dude.
You got to turn your brightness down when you look at that photo. It's not pretty, man.
Reflective.
What's funny is I used to, Clint and Clint knows. By the way, special guest today, hometown hero, Clint Como.
Thank you very much for that.
No
We'll
other
add the
accolades.
applause in
Yeah.
post.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate it.
The
Please
fans
do.
are going crazy.
Please do. But where was I? Get me back on track.
We're just shooting the shit
Elon
about
Musk's
Elon.
body
Oh, no, I
type.
know what I was saying. I used to wear, because Clint knows, because I was a fat kid, dude. I used to wear shirts when I would swim, and I would.
It was that bad?
Well, yeah, in the early days.
Really?
It's
And
never that bad. You always got to embrace, dude.
Yeah, it's never that bad in hindsight.
Makes
looking
it so
back.
much worse.
But like, dude,
Yeah.
I would wear a rash guard, and like that was my excuse. Like, I don't want to get a rash. It's like definitely because I don't want older girls
At a
and-
swimming pool.
Yeah.
We're in the jacuzzi,
How are you gonna get a
dude.
rash from that?
Man, I don't want to get a sun. I don't want to get a nip burn, dude. You never know what's gonna happen. Those noodles, I'm sure those noodles are capable of causing some sort of
Yeah.
abrasion in the areola region.
The thing is, kids are ruthless. Like, they'll ask the tough questions like that. They'll be like, why are you wearing a shirt to the fat kid? And it's
No,
like,
dude,
I just
nobody-
like wearing it.
Bro, no, but like,
It's
can you
so
take it
sad.
off for a second? Like, no, I actually can't. This shirt stays on my body, dude. It's permanent. I used to have to walk away to change. Like, if we were at the beach, I would have to like walk away. I
Oh,
wouldn't
for the
have to,
front.
but like in my head, I would have to.
Put a towel
It's
over
not-
like
it's not like my
over
parents
your
would.
tits.
Yeah,
And
my,
I would never notice that from you. When you say it, like, you were, I would say husky. I would not say fat. Husky.
yeah, but we became boys in football, so it's like it was more. That's when it was.
This was
forming
pre-football.
into- The pre-football.
Okay.
I was a mess, dude.
Can we take a little walk down memory lane? I'm curious, how'd you guys, is that where you guys met in high school?
I mean,
Doing
earlier
football?
than that, junior high, middle school for sure. But like
what?
middle school, yeah.
Rio
yeah.
Norte?
Middle school, we met at a Super Bowl party. Lauren,
Whoa.
the Metellitz residence.
Sounds like it meant a little more to somebody.
It did, definitely did. Also, Clint used to bully me. We can get into it, dude.
Really?
But what's crazy is I made him, dude. He is now.
It's the fucking other way around. I promise you. And I'm not saying that as like a cocky or like boost myself up, but like it was mutual in ways. But I brought you around more to everybody like the group that it became.
Whatever.
See,
It is what it is, dude. I sprouted
knows
into a
it's true.
fucking beautiful butterfly, and on these wings haven't stopped flapping since. So.
Can we, dude? We met junior high at Lauren Metellitz's Super Bowl party.
Yeah, dude. I was like, hey, can you pass the buffalo dip? And then that was about it. But I'm just saying, like, I just knew who you were in middle school.
Cool kid.
Cool kid, Clint.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clint was.
Dude,
a
I
cool kid.
remember
Fuck.
Clint being a cool kid, and I don't want this to be just gassing up Clint the whole time.
No,
but
definally not.
I was like,
Please.
His flight doesn't
please.
leave for another 4 hours. I gotta deal with it.
3 years younger, so all the way from since elementary school, you're definitely one of the cool kids. Clint Como, are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah, Clint Como was the guy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because like that is definitely when he peaked.
But I don't
Football.
even.
Yeah, football. Yeah, yes.
Everybody in football is the
Senior
guy.
year football, dude.
Yeah.
One game in specific, dude. I remember.
And did you get in the game, or were you like Stu on the sidelines?
No, he was a
I
little more
played.
involved.
I wasn't like starter every single play. There was like 4 or 5 games my senior year I did start, but that was just because Tedrick Thompson was hurt, and that he literally played in the NFL. So
he
I had no
sucks.
chance to. He sucks.
Well, you got stiffed on that.
Yeah, that
You
sucks.
should have been starting.
Now, where you at on these? Where you at on these fantasy leagues? Like, are you involved in this in the season? Are you
Dude.
keeping up with shit?
It sucks because I care a lot. Like, yeah, I've
Mhm.
been keeping up, and I'm making acquisitions. I'm picking up on the waiver wire and shit.
Niko
And I'm
wakes up and puts like an athletic shirt on and grabs a clipboard.
All right, boys.
Dude, I'm
Today-
making
What
phone
are we
calls.
looking
I'm
at?
like,
Yeah.
what do you got on this player? Like, who do you
Bro,
got?
he set up a little office in the guest room for the season. Multi screen.
But I get like that too, dude. I'm constantly every day looking for the injuries. I'm looking for who dumped who because like between weeks 1 and 4, people drop people way too early.
Right.
I remember my first year in fantasy, I picked up Travis Kelce as my tight end. And this was before I was into it at all. And I remember watching him play the first game, and he wasn't running his routes hard enough for me. I didn't even trade him. I dropped Travis Kelce from my team after week 1 because I didn't think he was running his routes hard
He's
enough.
probably
because
like
you're
your
not
second or third pick.
No, it's people like
It was-
Clint that don't draft correctly. They draft off of stats. They don't draft off of like, dude. I want to see who's doing yoga in the off season. I need to know whose hips are going to be ready on week 1. I don't need a week 5 breakthrough. I need someone who's been stretching. I need fresh hammies. You didn't do that. Travis Kelce was on the beach all summer.
Yeah, but dude, he's
I'm just
number
saying.
1 tight end.
Okay, well then you're.
I didn't
I'm
understand.
going off
that.
what the fuck you just said, motherfucker. What are you doing?
I didn't understand how good he was. Like I wasn't into football. Fantasy gets you into like everybody's players, who's the best, all over the league. I was just strictly Rams at the time. So I was like, fuck this dude. Like he thinks he's so much better than he is.
Dude,
That's like.
fucking kids are horrible. Kids are the worst invention.
Is that what that is? I thought it was
it's
a
either
goat.
a kid or a dying raccoon, but either way,
I couldn't tell
put a
at
fucking
first.
diaper over its mouth. Jesus.
It got my
First thing in the
attention.
morning, get some Fruit Loops over there.
I
What's
can't
going
tell-
on with this? Because I know I know you're in on the celebrity gossip. I know you got your ear.
Are you?
Yeah, dude. Nico's.
Oh, I know
all
where we're
in.
going with this. Maroon 5.
Yeah, tell me what's up with that, because I just see these screenshots with Adam Levine. What's going on?
He's the king, dude.
He ate a little pussy, dude. The guy's a fucking. Come on.
Dude, I was just thinking
How many hits does it take, like globally? How many hits, songs, till you can have a little side pussy?
1.
One hit song and you're good. Yeah, that's true, dude.
for guys, it's out the gate. No guys are mad at it. You understand? You're a rock star.
Yeah, you
But-
drop an EP and it's like, dude, you have a girlfriend?
But he has like a girl fan base. Like they liked him. You know what I'm saying? They thought he was hot. They liked the tats and stuff.
Oh, I think
He
that
chose the wrong lane
Right.
to be pulling some shit like that and
Right, right,
continue
right.
like doing
and
it.
to also try to be a family man.
Right.
Because his songs only get sexier. This guy, his whole thing is the sex appeal. Like,
Mhm.
and you know, as 3 straight men, we can all agree. Well, 2.5 straight men can all agree that, you know,
Handsome fella.
handsome fucking devil.
Good looking dude.
This guy, and he can sing. He can
Mhm.
move his hips.
But
like
dude has
Jagger.
no game. That's
No.
the funniest.
Well,
That
what
that's
is that
like
about? So
the.
what happened?
That's the. So
Well, he knows he's good looking too, and he would like. Wouldn't he drop that in there like? Or
I forgot how he phrased it. I know what you're talking
Is-
about.
I just want to clear the air here. He got caught sending out. Was there a screenshot of him in someone's DMs? Is that what this is?
several,
about?
but the biggest thing was that he committed adultery with his side chick, and he was having a baby with his current significant other. I don't know if they're married.
Why are
but
you talking like you're in the courtroom right now?
Because I'm laying down
You
the
got the-
facts. I'm building a case right now.
Okay. He had an affair.
Because
the fuck? Go ahead.
so he's having a kid with his partner right now, and he wanted to name the child after his mistress's name. That's like the biggest thing about it. And then all these
Hey,
other
hey.
DMs came out. Right. I mean,
A little bit. A little bit. Got to tip the cap to that, dude.
it's just bold. You got to respect how bold that is.
I mean, so he tried to name his newest daughter after his mistress that his wife does not know about, and this
Does.
is exposed.
yeah, the
But-
big
right?
text that got exposed was just him saying, "Hey, I want to name my kid after you." Like, is that crazy?
So that's what I'm saying. So she found out about this girl so she's finding out all this at once. That you want to name our daughter after your ex or after your side chick, and also you have a side chick.
Yeah, because the girl he was cheating with was like a 20-year-old model, and she was just like, "I'm
all right,
gonna
now
post this on TikTok."
let's just go over some things here. Let's just talk about Adam. 20-year career, maybe 15, 30.
Yeah,
when
something like that.
Maroon 5 was dropping when we were.
You said 30.
Year career. How old is he? Yeah, okay, he's a young fella. So let's be realistic about this. Maybe 10-year run.
20. No, but the early Maroon 5 was like early 2000s, right?
What's the early Maroon 5 song? Sunday morning rain is falling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful, huh? You didn't think
bad,
I could do that first thing in the morning?
I love the question and then answering it right away, like you don't know.
Because you know I started a sentence and don't know where I'm going, and then I came up with the answer as it happened. And don't roast me in front of the boy. All right.
And so
I don't do this shit when your dog's around. Don't do this shit when my dog's around.
Beautiful dog. Sweetheart, dude. So watching this podcast, I was ready for this.
Don't you hate that shit when they come in, meet her for 2 seconds? Sweetheart. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you about the time she pissed on Nico's pillow, dude. Let me tell you about the time she fucking ate my sock.
That's puppy shit, dude. That's what puppies do. You say
shit.
that like it's
also,
out of
both
character.
those things didn't happen. I made that up.
Okay, you named two generic puppy moves that they're supposed to do, I think. It's a rite of passage for them, but I just heard how, like, I was expecting this ravenous fucking beast.
Well, no, it's more of an emotional journey for Niko dealing with a potential. Can I say it?
What? Child?
Potential transgender dog.
Oh.
Is there a kid on the way? Because that's
Wait,
not where I was
yeah.
going.
Holy
What the
shit,
fuck?
dude.
We're not ready for that. I'm involved in this. If there's a kid, you know I'm not ready for it. I can't be an uncle.
Yeah.
But no, but potentially Luna might be Linus. We just don't know yet.
How does that work?
We're saying she has male traits. Is what we're saying.
We might get her some
raises
fake
the
nuts.
leg when she pees sometimes. She kicks it with the boys. She doesn't want to hang out with the girls. I walked in the other day. She was watching an episode of Joe Rogan, dude. Niko was in the shower.
Her favorite partner to mate with is Maddie's kneecap. She loves humping it.
Yeah.
She humps.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, that's another thing. She humps me.
That's the big one.
Huh.
That's the big one. I
I'm
forgot
trying to think
about
if
that
I've ever
one.
seen a female dog hump.
No. She has humped me several times.
Oh, yeah. We can't bring Roy over anymore because she would just dominate him.
Yeah.
She just fucks Roy.
Yeah, she's made a real woman out of Roy, dude. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
She's made a real woman out of Roy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. But, no, I mean, the biggest thing is that she puts on a front for new people. She's like the most submissive, nicest dog ever. But
It's like your mom when your friends come around.
Right.
Absolute angel.
Yeah.
Second they leave, whoosh, drops the whip.
She's the meanest to us because she knows that she has us. She's trying to earn your respect and like earn your attention and love because she knows
I got them in the bag already. Like,
right.
Well, time to get a new one.
A puppy figures out quick, like, what are you going to do? Get rid of me? And there's like that 2% dog where it's like, oh, motherfucker, you gave that energy to the wrong person.
Right.
And that wake up in the pound. You know, like some of these puppies, they think that it's a for sure thing.
I need her to put her on Scared Straight or something.
You need to put your dog on. So what we need to do is we need to bring Luna to the pound for a night.
Yeah.
And the dogs need to sign an agreement. They're not going to fuck her up, which unfortunately in dog world there's no guarantees. Now we talked about this with dog actors, man. Me and Niko, we kind of want to start a union to. I don't know. We just don't like the way these dog actors have been being treated in the past.
Not enough awareness.
Not enough awareness.
Air Bud the goat.
Dude, we're not a single Air Bud statue in this country. Not a single, no Air Bud merch. And we should change that. We should get some Air Bud hoodies involved. Jerseys.
It's there if you look.
What's his number? Was it a paw print?
I want to say 00.
00
I
on
don't
the
know.
bud?
I feel like that's something they would. He's 00. My money.
And
on
also
that.
in today's era, if they brought back Air Bud, let's be honest, he's going to be a black lab. And I'm okay with that. I have a black lab, but I'm just saying, golden retrievers.
But you're getting sick of this shit with black Ariel. That's the Little Mermaid. That's.
Oh, I'm cool with black.
Oh, you're
Ariel,
cool with
man.
it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's fucking submarine style. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
It's a little different down there. I mean, see, the thing about black Ariel is that. Where are you going with this, dude? Be really careful where you're going with
tread
this.
lightly.
This is a trap. This is a trap.
I think they might bling her tail out a little more. That's safe to say, right? That's a clean one to say.
Yeah.
A flashier tail.
Yeah,
I just don't like.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I think it's cool.
That's where I just
what
I
I'm
don't give a
offended,
fuck.
dude. And now a broken record city. What I'm offended about is the fact that we're fucking doing remakes all the time. We saw Little Mermaid. It's great. Leave it as is. I think that's one of the ones that aren't racist. You know, the rest are. I mean, Sleeping Beauty got canceled, or Cinderella. Cinderella.
Why?
Because Prince Charming kisses her when she's asleep, unconsensual.
Isn't that Snow White?
Sam Morril has one of them. Sam Morril has a great. Yeah, it's Snow White.
I still haven't watched his special.
Dude, he had in that special has a great joke about that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's so fucking funny.
Dude, did you guys see the new Pinocchio? It looks like dog shit.
No, dude.
New Pinocchio.
I swear
Yeah.
Pauly Shore went on Rogan and said he's the voice of the new Pinocchio and just sold it. And
It's
I think
not
it was
live
just
action?
a bit. No, it is.
It
but
is.
like they didn't actually get a puppet. It's like a CGI puppet for Pinocchio. He's got no strings to hold him down. How would they do that?
So wait, there's no.
It's a live action. Tom Hanks plays Geppetto, Papa Geppetto.
I support that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
over Tom Hanks. Too much of him. We need a 10-year break of Tom Hanks, I think.
I think we got one.
Go on.
Well, you
That's
just
a
see
fucking
him.
statement, Nico. So you better have something to back it up, dude.
You just see him. I mean, did he ever address the Chet Hanks thing? I feel like he needs to make a PSA about that and take some ownership.
I like how he isn't.
Oh my
I
god.
like how he's just like, yeah,
First
that's
of
my
all-
fucking
First
son.
of all, we are a pro Chet Hanks podcast. So I'm not
100%.
letting you take that away.
Well, that's
from
what
me.
I'm saying.
Hot boy, white boy, someone got your favorite Instagram bitch, DM in the number. Dude, Chet Hanks is nothing short of a poet.
Yeah.
And society, his stance on the mask thing's a little aggressive for me. You know, wear a mask if you want. I don't give a fuck. Other than that,
Oh,
Chet
I ride
Hanks is
hard with
great.
anti-mask.
I love how he thinks he's Jamaican. Love that. You know that, right? He thinks he's like straight up just like embodies a Jamaican man.
But
Bro,
that's
it's your boy Chet Hanks, man. Bro.
Dude, he needs to get together with. Do you remember this guy? Gratata.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brian.
Gratata.
What was his name?
He's like, yo, white. He's like, I got your bitch wifed up, and I'm on my life up. Gratata.
Wasn't that dude in gay porn?
Yeah.
Was that confirmed or was that?
No, he's got good
theory?
content. You got to check it out. That's his.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good
Nico,
stuff.
Nico can confirm.
Mm-hmm.
He's my gay porn correspondent.
Yeah. We'll do an update later in the
Yeah.
pod. But I feel like Tom's either got to come out and say, "Hey, I'm anti-Chet Hanks," and do a little Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker thing going, or he's got to fully embrace, do a feature on a track, and really just buy into the whole.
I just
he's got to be white boy
I just love
summer.
the image of like Chet Hanks Sunday morning in church with his wife, like putting his glasses on, lifting up the phone. Oh, Chet. Oh no. Oh, how many? Chet, we're not Jamaican. Chet. Just like, how many times do I have to tell you? How many Toy Story movies did I have to do for you to live like this? Is that a good? Is that a good Tom Hanks? That's his best. Is it's
It
gonna
was
get.
Jamaican Tom Hanks, I think, right?
The
Chet, man. I don't fucking know.
the accent's blurred a little bit at the end, but
Andy.
I'm
Andy.
really surprised how he's just like the neutral stance is. I think you're right. It just needs to be addressed. Even
Well, Nico, you're a
smallest.
parent with a troubled child. I mean, how do you deal with that?
He talks about it on a podcast. Dude.
That's
I've
right.
heard about it.
So Tom needs a podcast.
Right.
All right, let's
Tomcast?
think of a dream. This is gonna be fun. A trio podcast, okay? An actor, an athlete, a rapper. What three people would make and we can really talk this through. We don't have to just throw it out there.
Beast mode for athlete, I think.
Be okay.
Marshawn Lynch,
Yeah.
yeah. He's
All
good.
right,
Well, he actually
let's go over this
talks.
first. Let's get a top three for that, and then we'll cast the vote. So we got Marshawn Lynch let's go for the rappers. So Marshawn Lynch. I'm sorry, the athletes. That was disrespectful.
Dead or alive? Okay,
Let's go
doesn't
alive
matter?
because I
Okay.
think we're moving needles with this. We might actually make this happen.
Okay.
You know, people are tuning in, dude.
Wait, now who are we looking for? An actor?
No, we're gonna go three. Let's just go over our
Oh,
athletes.
oh.
So we got Marshawn. That's
Well,
a great one.
I want to preface with it's tough because the people you want to hear from, they just don't talk. Like I want to
Exactly.
hear what Kaepernick got to say, but
So-
he's not going to say shit.
Beauty, but like let's pretend like he will.
Oh, okay.
Because like I've thought about like someone who's always been so secretive over the years, but like doesn't have much of a personality. Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter is one of those guys that was dating model after model after
He's
Jennifer
got
Aniston,
stories,
after
bro,
Becky
in the
Lynch.
vault. I know he's got some
Bro,
crazy
you had
stuff.
to turn in for years. The word around the block was you had to turn in your phone at the door at Jeter's house. Like, he's so private. He's so
It's
off
like,
that shit. Family man now. Family man
Until
now.
the Adam Levine texts come out. Those are due.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, it's inevitable for all these people.
So, all right, so Kaepernick, Jeter, and Marshawn. We're going to get back to the vote. We know who's going to take that one, but we'll get back to the vote. Let's go over actors.
Oh, I had one more. Tiger Woods.
Okay.
He's got some.
I think Tiger Woods is going to bump Kaepernick out.
OJ.
Yeah. Yeah, what's Kaepernick going to say? He's just going to talk about kneeling the whole time.
OJ's
OJ.
OJ's a little bit of oldie, so he's going to be the producer. We're just going to pretend OJ's already involved.
OJ actually would be the GOAT.
Yeah. OJ's going to be the producer of this, for sure.
You remember
Because he's-
his book, If I Did It?
Yeah, the sequel's
But the if was like that small,
Yeah.
and so the book just had a giant I did it across it.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest.
The sequels, he's writing the
Oh
sequel
my
now. When I did it.
When I will do it.
When-
If I win, we'll do it again.
But, okay. So actors, we have Tom Hanks, which really, like,
Oh, we're just throwing Tom in there?
I mean, that's what because we want to talk about Chet, but nah, he's not the guy.
I only want Tom if he can come with Chet.
I think Jared,
That would be a great him trying to deal with Chet saying crazy shit and trying to like.
He would
Well,
literally-
we don't actually think that.
imagine, like, he would have,
just popping off, and Tom's just like stressing, dude. Like, in
I
the
just
back,
pictured
I
them
would love
showing
it.
up where he has, like, one of those child leashes on him. It's like, all right, easy, Chet, take it easy. He's like patting down his back,
Yeah.
calming him down. Like, they're not going to be wearing masks. Everything's okay.
He's anti-mask. I didn't hear about
He's like, yeah.
Okay.
He goes ham.
I think Tom needs a solo podcast where he has to like go through every video that Chet's made and
He has to answer for everyone.
Yeah,
of
he's
Chet's
got
actions.
It's like a viewing, of each of his videos and like
That's
address
genius.
and say
That's
his
genius.
opinion, and it'll just be like, "Fuck, how do I get out of this one?"
Sam Jackson, easy.
Yeah.
For the running, for the pull, Samuel Jackson. I want to say like a Jared Leto type.
Dude, have you seen his whole cult?
Are you
Yeah,
down?
There's
dude,
a
he's
Jared
creeps.
Leto
All right,
cult.
we're back to one. I'm a team player.
Yeah,
We're back to one.
he's too much.
Actors. De Niro, dude. So look, I got a vintage as a gift, Niko, a vintage Playboy magazine, like from an old school one. It's fucking sick. And in there,
Mom came through.
yeah, she did. Tell her I said thanks when you talked to her on her birthday. But that could go either way. That's either he's fucking my mom or I'm fucking his. But either way, someone's fucking. In the Playboy article, hopefully Mama Jordan doesn't tune in. In the Playboy article, there's a whole like centerfold interview with young Robert De Niro, just talking about.
Oh,
like,
is he
all the
showing nuts or what's he
No, he's
showing?
just talking about all the
Those,
Hollywood.
those
like,
the
babes.
pages that are stuck in yours?
No. Dude, you know what? I was so interested reading this Playboy magazine, I barely looked at the nudes. Like, the articles are so fucking sick, and the old,
Oh
like,
god, here we go.
You flipped through that, and I saw 2 to 3
there's
nude
not a lot.
women.
There's
Like, I'm
not a
not like
lot.
complaining about that, but I'm surprised. Like,
There's
I've
not a
always
lot.
heard of a Playboy.
Yeah.
I thought it was back to back, just
No.
limbs and areolas flying everywhere. But it was like 2 to 3 nude women and articles and ads, and I was very surprised by that.
Yeah.
Well, dude, a tit used to be like something you'd appreciate. You couldn't just get them instantaneously.
You don't
just
think
like,
there's enough boob appreciation anywhere in this country?
no, because we're so used to, I mean, a kid can pull up his iPad when he's 3 and just, Xtube, Pornhub. He's got them all.
It's
He's got all the apps.
desensitized the youth.
Yeah, you don't
the
appreciate it as
accessibility.
much.
I need you both to give me an actor. I'm not letting this one
Oh,
go.
okay, we're drifting.
No, you could drift. I'm playing Nico's role today, dude. I'm bringing us
let's.
back.
I think we need more controversial. Who's some peop-
My vote
Oh.
is Sam Jackson.
I got one.
Will
Fucking
Smith. He's gonna
House
say
of
Will
Cards guy.
Okay.
What's his name?
We're going to get there.
I'm out of this, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Oh, dude, Ezra Miller. Have you been seeing that dude
yeah,
popping
he's
off?
He's
a
the
nut.
crazy actor.
Yeah, he's
like-
kind of scares
like
me.
Is
might
he on
be-
is he on the that new show with
I don't know if he's gonna be in anything
with the
new
Office
now.
guy?
Office.
Oh no.
He's the Flash.
Yeah. What happened to him?
He's like he held like Hawaii hostage for like a week or so. I just
I
like
don't want-
headline after
Hey.
headline of him like just fighting random people, like doing bizarre shit in public. He held somebody hostage in like a barn.
In
I
Hawaii?
might be I don't know if the barn was in Hawaii, but
Okay.
I thought he robbed a place too, or he stole some shit.
And
I think he's just addicted
does
to
he
crime.
does he get away on foot? Is he a method actor?
it took a second to click for me.
Come on, man.
1 second too long.
Take
No,
another
it's good.
sip of your Zoa, dude.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, if you're the Flash, you can't be getting caught doing anything. You know that kind of ruins the mystique.
You got to lose the role,
right.
is what I think.
Oh yeah, I think that's already done.
This is
for
what
him.
the funniest thing is, and I was talking about this the other day, is when they did O.J. Simpson versus the People, that series played by Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba.
And then after it dropped, Cuba got Me Too'd on an allegation. I'm
He
like,
did?
any jury member that has seen this series you cannot give an accurate fucking. This guy, he just played OJ very well.
Right.
You know, there's no way. I'm in there. I'm like, oh, dude, this is our chance to get him. We're gonna get him, guys. It's like that's not him. That's Cuba. That's just Cuba.
But is it almost? It could go the other way, where they're just like, oh, well, this is all he did. He only got Me Too'd. He didn't kill anybody. Like, oh, that's.
Yeah.
He's
I
actually-
don't want Israel. You got to give me another one. That doesn't enjoy.
No, dude,
I don't want some bath salt Florida man.
I don't think it's Florida
All right,
man
well, we're gonna
type.
get back to the votes. So
Does
that-
Bill
that's
Cosby
yours.
count? I feel like I'm just looking for people who've been canceled.
Yeah, but I want something a little more interesting. than that.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Dude, Bill
like
Cosby
from what
would
I've
be
been
awesome.
hearing about that dude, it would be.
All right.
What about Shia?
Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
Now that boom.
That's a great one.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's get in
He's had some great podcasts lately.
to the rapper. I'm gonna say Killer Mike.
Whoa.
Because he'll bring the controversy, he'll bring the social matters, and then we get to hear Shia LaBeouf be like, "What?" Actually, I think Shia's kind of woke to that shit, but Marshawn would be a funny combo, a funny bounce off of Killer Mike.
Yeah, dude, does rap groups count, or does it have to be singular?
You
'Cause
could
then
pick-
it would
you
be
could pick
Run
a
the
member. You
Jewels.
could pick a member. You
Amen.
could pick a member from the group.
I mean, we're just gonna say rappers and not go straight to Chet Hanks. What are we doing? Come on.
We need him with Tom. That was the whole point. To all
He's
of
too
this.
he's too versatile. He's a jack of all trades.
Was he a child actor? Yeah,
I think he probably was.
No,
had
he's
to.
an actor. He was in Curb Your Enthusiasm, and he did pretty fucking good.
Mm.
Okay.
He was in one season. He played. He dated the daughter. He was like a veteran, like an Iraqi veteran, and then Larry took him to a the reenactment, a Civil War reenactment, and he had like a crazy flashback. Like, why
Oh,
were yeah, it was
shit.
so funny.
I feel like he
And I think this is-
embodies Iraqi war veteran pretty well in real life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys come up with the rappers. I'm gonna pee and come right back. This is
Okay.
an emergency. I'm sorry. This is
Part
Rogan
of
style.
me
Pretty
wants-
disappointing.
Part of me wants to say Kendrick Lamar because, number one, I'm a massive fan of
Yeah.
that dude. And he's one of the ones that are able to keep his life pretty private. Like, he just does his own thing. He's not one of those flashy, like,
Yeah, we're going too
people-
controversial. What about the people who we just want to hear some interesting shit about?
yeah, because I just love how that dude's brain works. His most recent album, you heard that shit?
Mhm.
Incredible.
It's really good.
It
It's honestly like really good, but I can't listen to it too much because it's like it's heavy.
It is, and that's what, like, was so out of left field with that. And I was ready for his just, like, albums with just, like, bangers,
Slappers,
club
yeah.
stuff. And, like, it was totally just, like, it was like a therapy session.
Yeah.
But it was so well put together. Love that album. People have been hating on it. I disagree.
Yeah. No, I recognize how good it is, but it's just not something I want to listen to all the time riding around,
There's
you
a
know?
couple. Rich Spirit,
Uh-huh.
N95.
When I first heard it, actually, I started like laughing almost, but like the song with him and the girl where they're like arguing, I thought that was really cool how they did that.
Yeah.
But that's a song is like when I was listening to it, I was like, this is fucking cool, like how they're doing this. But I was like, you can't just listen to this all. You can't just put this song
Yeah, you're
on.
not like bumping to that like when
Yeah.
you're riding down the street. But it was a beautifully the
Kendrick
video.
Lamar F word.
What?
Is it you talking about Kendrick Lamar's F word?
No,
oh
what's
no,
the F word?
that was
Okay. I don't know, I heard-
Anti Diaries.
I'm sorry. I heard Kendrick Lamar when I left, and when I came back, I thought.
Yeah, Anti Diaries. He
You got
definitely
excited.
he
Yeah.
drops a couple F bombs, but I think
couple's generous.
I think people got the wrong idea of like why he went that far.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Clint Como defending the usage of FAG. Just kidding. No, I know what you're saying. It was just like that song that he came out with, Poe Up, Drank. He's like talking about how shitty alcohol is, and people
people took it as a drinking anthem.
It became
right?
a drinking game.
Oh, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, Niko.
How he did
Yeah,
that.
Niko had his fucking Capri Sun high to that song, dude, ready to rip it.
Were you goody two shoes? Back in-
Were is not the right word.
Have you been
is.
maintained that title?
Yeah, I've been sober since I was, 11, 12?
Well, Niko does these little gummies now, dude. He did that
kidding.
blast him right to the ball sack.
I was like, so you started that young and ended that young.
No, yeah.
Rare.
I never really drank or anything.
Clint, you're gonna love this, dude.
What?
Niko is now exploring with edibles,
Oh, yeah.
and the only time he takes them is when he's at the airport.
What what?
And this is like the first couple times that he's getting high, and not like, you gotta understand, edibles are a different experience.
Yeah.
Slightly, but like
Those
also,
pack a punch, dude.
but it's more of a, it's a different effect in a
For
certain
me, it's
way.
a psychedelic experience.
Yeah, no, there is like
It's way headier. I feel it's way more in the head. Well, it's
and
it's-
bodier.
Yeah,
head
no,
body,
it's
head
just-
body. Dude. it's
it's-
head body, head body.
It's just way more potent than smoking it.
Yeah.
So what? Airports?
Yeah, well, sometimes it's been great. I take it right
So
before.
I'll tell you this, and we're going to be honest about it up front, and then we'll get into more of the psychological reasons. It's definitely Joe Rogan experience influenced.
Is it?
Come on.
I mean, because he takes them before
Yeah.
getting on the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That was more of a joke. Just
Right.
why?
yeah.
Why? But why the airport for you? Why do you think that that's the place you want to try?
Is the airport
'Cause there's
the
nothing else to
goal,
do.
or
there's
is
no-
it the
there's nothing
plane?
else to do, and I agree with that. And I want to get high on an airport, but I can't imagine like dealing with. You're in the air with strangers, like you're figuring this out for yourself. He did great when he had a chaperone, when
Yeah,
his
yeah.
girlfriend was next to him. But
Right.
the 2 times he's done solo. He almost left the airport.
Yeah. Because I got
I-
so blitzed.
I totally understand, and that's why like it blows. Like someone that doesn't like get
Yep.
stoned often like chooses that to be the only event is maybe like a festival that makes sense to me, but an airport is just
Let me ask you this:
yeah.
this sounds
Is
awful.
the thing that stopped you from leaving the airport just how embarrassing that phone call was going to be?
Yeah.
Because
for sure.
that's what it would have done it for me.
Dude, because I just knew it's like switching back and forth. There's like part of you like, you got to go. You can't handle
And then
this.
on that, but because 15 minutes into that car ride, you're like, what the fuck did I
yeah.
just? Now I
it
got to
just
spend another.
slowly
s-
starts wearing
gotta
off.
spend
and
another
you just-
$600.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Leaving the airport as your plane takes off.
I could
Yeah.
see it being enjoyable on the plane. Like that could be an experience.
Well,
but
that's the thing. I've had some good moments when I'm up there and I'm just have all these thoughts flowing and I'm just like writing out joke ideas. I wrote a whole movie on the plane once.
wow.
I'd love
It's
to
like-
read that script. I'm waiting for it to cross my
Oh,
desk.
it's dog shit. It's starring Adam Sandler. It's a rom-com.
Let me touch it up, dude.
Okay. It's
Adam.
yeah, I
Well,
might
we got
Send it
some
your way.
ideas for you,
I have
bud.
his facts.
It's
I got his
about
facts.
yeah. I think it could be good.
Did we come up with a 3 rapper? Because I just really
Oh,
want to
I
get this
totally.
together.
That was.
All right,
gone.
let's. I think
I was
we
gonna
have
throw
it.
Lil Nas X, but he went Kendrick Lamar.
Dude,
No,
I
you know
would-
what? I'll tell you why that's
My
good.
vote's yours.
I'll
dude.
tell
That
you
would
why
be
that.
awesome.
Okay, I think we have our podcast. Let's be honest. Out of the athletes, it's Marshawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of the actors, who was the last one? Shia and what a fucking Shia LaBeouf, Marshawn Lynch, Lil Nas X.
It's a good pod.
Honestly,
That'd be so cool.
we just need Shia's people to hear about this. Shia is the one that's going to get the ball
You
moving
think
on
he's
this.
gonna be the glue?
I think not the glue, but he's the one that's going to get the ball rolling.
Okay.
Because Shia's an idea guy. You've seen, just do it. You know?
That's my favorite video of all time.
Bro, that motivated us
Is
back
that
in the
video.
day. That's what got you and I to join the
I
military.
love his
think.
power stance.
What'd you say?
Huh.
That video pushed us to go to the recruiting office, dude. I feel like that got us to join the military.
Oh yeah, that got you ready
I'll
for
play
boot
along.
camp.
You don't think so? I feel like that was the era. I'm just saying that motivated me to fucking do shit with my life. I'm not even kidding. I'm not saying that's the specific moment, but I
I know.
remember that was putting me in a mind. Fuck you, Clint.
No.
And to be honest, if you're gonna play along, just play along. Don't say
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna play
No.
along.
Yeah. No, dude. I remember watching that video and going to the recruiting
It's
office.
fucking that's podcast
Immediately
ethic
after.
101, dude.
Yeah, so we got our podcast. We'll I mean, when's the first one going to drop? Should we keep it under wraps until it's ready?
Yeah, you don't
I
want.
think so.
We're not like Kanye West. We can't drop
Don't
one
give
every
him too
Friday.
much.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and I just saw John Berthnall do a podcast with Shia LaBeouf, and it's so they need what the
John Bernthal?
Yeah, man. What they need to do, what the people want to see from these big wigs is what we're giving them right now, just not from us. They like just natural powwows like this, but when you fucking make it a whole production thing,
Yeah.
it was so. And like Shia's like, do you do an intro? And then John Berthnall's like, intros, it's one thing, brother, but we're just living life. Like, we just get into it and, like, we do our thing because we're so natural, you and me. We got that chemistry. It's like that.
Shut up.
No one, what you just did is the most robotic thing I've ever fucking seen.
I was trying to form the connection between those two, and it just hit me. They were in Fury together.
But what a movie.
Great movie. Love that movie.
Still haven't seen it.
That might be my favorite Shia performance.
Niko doesn't like cinema.
Well, it's because, I was actually...
He's against free expression.
Yeah. Well, as a man who served, it just bring back some PTSD, I feel like.
Served in
So I
obviously
can't.
a
It's a little too
communist,
close
obviously
to-
in a communist military.
Yeah.
Niko spent a little time in Beijing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting hairy out there, dude.
Yeah, I got another deployment
No,
scheduled.
it's not. Manscaped is international now, baby. They're taking care of it everywhere.
Is that the sponsor of this podcast?
No, but
We need to take a little
we're,
bit.
we're
Address that.
manifesting that, dude. Manifesting that. That'd be
Hey,
a good.
while we're manifesting sponsors for this,
Dude, we're getting Dwayne
Dwayne.
The Rock Johnson has a fucking yerba mate now. Things are
Dwayne,
getting
hit
out
me
of
up,
hands.
dude, or hit them up.
And now,
You
so
see
they got
this
him as
shit,
the new
dude?
No, Niko hates Marvel. Niko, or is
I
that
do
DC?
too, but
That's
just-
DC.
That's a
Yeah.
hunk, bro.
Niko, no, it pisses him off. Niko's blood's boiling. Rock's the new hero. Niko, they got the Rock.
Dude, I'm just thinking
I
like
love that.
a little ostentatious to put yourself on your own energy drink to promote your movie.
Why wouldn't you?
I
Why
don't know.
wouldn't you?
It's ostentatious. I'm gonna agree with because I don't know what the word means, but also
Me neither.
I will say he's making money off the drink. He's
Yeah.
making money off the movie, and he's making money off of himself. I love him and hate him all at the same time for it. I don't hate The Rock at all. I just think putting him in every movie is just making. So now Marvel is just cool thing to look at. Cool thing to look. It's not an acting performance. It's
No.
not being driven by acting.
I heard the
But
CGI was
that's DC.
awful too in
Dude,
the
so-
recent movies.
Is all right. So I think because I saw Aquaman in that commercial. That's DC, right?
Yes.
I don't
All
know.
right. So the DC, the Justice League shit, all that stuff, I'm
Dog
out on.
shit.
But the Batman movies, historically, I've been pretty cool with. The Dark Knight,
Except for Ben Affleck. Right?
a Fleck.
I could do without
Those
Ben.
were
I don't
sucked,
think
right?
he was. He did really. That did he even have his own standalone movie?
No, he had Batman vs Superman, and they did Justice League also.
No. Okay. So my
I didn't see it, to be honest. I'm just
Christian
shooting
Bale
shit.
is my Batman.
Right.
That is my Batman.
And then fucking
she? Where is she?
Twilight did pretty good too. And the new one.
The new one.
Yeah.
It was
Twilight, man.
It was good enough. At least
Exactly.
it was watchable.
It was good enough. Like I
Something
expect.
in the way. Yeah.
Great soundtrack.
Something in the way.
It was for us emo boys.
Yeah.
It was maybe you're a little too happy for it.
No. You
No,
two.
dude,
are-
Oh, you're an emo boy?
I'm the most emo dude.
Oh,
Hey,
was it
you'll
not
ever
emo
meet,
enough?
Nico.
No,
Nico,
it was-
can we just take a second for you to look at Clint? Come on.
But no,
Dude,
so
Clint would make a badass Batman. Emo as fuck.
Ooh,
Huh?
Can we just talk this out?
I'd be killing dudes left and right, dude. If
But Clint's a big chop guy. He would make the the elbow.
I'm an elbow guy, yeah.
The first Batman to have just blades on his elbows.
Not a
Wait,
bad
like
idea.
WWE style, like not throwing punches. Just
Also, but what's Clint's? Because he's not a bat. We got to think about same style like Gotham, but you're not a bat.
no.
Armadillo man.
I don't know.
Like
it's
you,
gotta have
tunnel
some-
through. They
I'm
tunnel?
not defensive enough to be an armadillo. I'm an offensive guy.
You're right. You're
I
right.
feel
They
like-
strike in the night. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a cat energy a little, maybe a bobcat or a lynx.
He's got cat energy, but he's also like, It's a very calm cat. It's not like one of those crazy ass cats leaping around. Lynx, the Lynx man.
Panther, Black Panther.
Black Panther. They can get a little dicey in the box office.
Might catch a trademark for that one.
Yeah.
Maybe the Pink Panther.
I don't want to, and I also don't want to step up to Chadwick Boseman's.
Oh, can you imagine the new dude? That would be so awesome if they're looking for the replacement and then Clint is just the new Black Panther. Can you imagine?
Never
the outrage?
acted before.
They just throw a white
Clint,
guy in.
Give us a good Wakanda forever.
It's this, right?
I think so.
Wait, but all I'm saying is if they're gonna take some of the OG white characters like Ariel and make black, we got to be able to take some of the. Should the next Black Panther be white?
Now, when you say
it's only fair, right?
When you say we, I
want everyone at home to know I don't support this idea.
I want you to clarify.
At all.
When Niko says we, he's talking about his Aryan brothership, and I have nothing to do with that. I'm Irish.
We're cutting this out.
No, you leave this in.
Times that. I'm not getting canceled, dude. I just got famous. All right, I'm not getting canceled yet. Come on.
But look, can we address
No, it's lame.
Dude,
dude,
I mean,
that's
people want to know what it's like to be famous, dude.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's wondering.
These boys are about to hit a milli on a
I
reel.
don't give a fuck. That's
A milli.
Come on, dude.
Let me
It's
gas you
inevitable.
up a little
The
bit,
stars
bro.
are in the sky. The writing's in the sky now, dude. We're famous. We're rich.
They're
Everybody
in the
knows we got a
algorithm.
mansion.
You guys have entered the algorithm.
The writing
and we watched it happen, dude. It was
who
so
fucking
cool.
That says kill yourself, dude. Who wrote that in the sky?
Dude, that's
Dude,
all
no.
you. But dude, you guys are in the algorithm. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a little play-by-play and timestamps. Yesterday, the beginning of the Rams game, he's like, "Dude, we hit 500,000. Isn't that cool?" This
Shut up, dude.
This morning, 930,000.
Yeah.
You guys are in the algorithm somewhere. I don't know where. And I don't entirely know what being in the algorithm means, but y'all are there.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. You should be happy about that.
Yeah.
It does feel a little ostentatious for us to.
All right. You don't get to use your fucking those words twice, dude. You get one.
It feels a little weird, but
is it okay for somebody who's not part of the podcast to bring it up to you guys? And then this is how
Exactly.
you're supposed to act
Yeah.
on your podcast when somebody brings it up to you guys.
Okay,
You
well,
guys
now
did
the
great.
Now the whole thing's
You did
I
great.
mean, whatever. If we're gonna cut anything out, that's what you're gonna cut out.
dude, no, but it's funny. It's
about
funny to
real.
see what pops off and what doesn't, and what gets views and what like that. None of us think that's our best clip ever, or was
It
even
is-
that funny.
none of it makes
It just
sense.
gets thrown out in a bunch of,
Yeah.
and then you get all these comments and follows and and this is at a microscopic level. I mean, this isn't
It
shit.
is already.
But it's just it's weird.
Dude, there's a whole. It's so funny because we were just trying to figure out the word monogamy. The thing is, I knew what the word was. I couldn't fucking say it.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole. Dude, I don't know if you saw. There's about a 75 response comment.
I'm resisting looking at
about
all.
why we're so wrong about.
You wrote an
polygamy.
essay. It was
Yeah.
huge.
It's just
Comical that he watches that and gets that fired up.
Yeah,
He
it's
has to
crazy,
write
dude.
that out.
Dude, but it's a
crazy.
trap to going through and read and think about, and people getting angry at stupid shit. It's it's not
Yeah.
good for you to
No, but
see any of that.
it kind of made me feel like, dude, that's just so funny that like a stupid little conversation between me and my friend is causing people to argue on the internet. Because it was a big ass argument. Like people were getting involved, and it's like
Part of you wants to respond.
I just don't know the type of person that comments on a video. I've never seen a video and fucking commented on it. I don't get it.
I mean, I'll do a review on Pornhub once in a while.
And then
try
what's
to
yeah?
shout
Well,
out,
I mean,
you know.
That's a whole different league, dude. Some of them are funny as fuck. Some are,
I think Pornhub is just
borderline offensive.
You got to
but
support your girls and guys. You got to
That's-
support.
When you see someone comment on a porn video, or when you just see the comments,
Jordi El
it's
Nino?
it's what is this community? Because they all have name, they got their little tags, and it's they're tagging people in these videos. You got to see this one.
Dude, the idea of typing out a comment with one hand while your other hand's on your dick and your pants are down.
Dude, what?
might be your best work.
No, the
dude,
even
honestly.
creepier idea is just returning to the video for a comment, cleaning up and coming back. Gotta
Oh,
let
yeah.
people
Yeah.
know what I thought.
Yeah, not even jerking it, just on the computer, you're doing it on the desktop site.
Or
It's
that,
like
or,
my followers need me
Yeah.
right now, dude.
but dude, when did they start the? I mean, porn sites developed an algorithm as well, because Niko, and you're gonna make some shit. I don't have any memberships here, but I'm just saying, if I just log on to X Hamsters, they got my last couple my last couple videos in consideration.
I don't like that name, X Hamster.
Well, it's just a shout out to our boy Richard Gere. You know, that's all that is. You know
No,
about
but
that?
isn't that a porn website?
X Hamster.
You don't like hamster porn?
No.
Weird.
He's
Yeah,
he's into the gerbil stuff.
I like them thicker.
Yeah.
Guinea pig.
Okay.
You guys woke to Mr. Hands?
No, what's that one?
Mr. Hands is the guy. This is a true story. This was
Jerks
in
off with a light glove?
2005 in Washington, who died by getting fucked by a horse.
Oh,
There's this
yeah.
community of guys,
Bro, there's a movie about that.
bro,
That's
and
a
it's like, but
travesty.
the even more disturbing part of that movie is it's like an indie, like super low budget film, so it's like even like kind of
Have you
creepier.
seen it?
No, I watched the.
Dude, I want to see it so bad.
The fucking the picture for this movie is so funny. Like the poster, it's a horse with like just like looking this way, one eye, and in the reflection of an eye, it's just a guy like naked, like, just like fucking posing.
But
like this.
isn't it like the story of the friends after, like the friends who filmed it and watched him and let him?
I think so. I kind of do want to see it. It's like what
It's got to be so interesting.
'Cause
And
you-
they're just
you
like,
can only
what do
assume
we do?
this-
How do we bring this to his wife? Like,
So like
it
no. So
seems
what had
so
happened?
interesting.
So what had happened from what I read is like there was a community of guys that were doing this. Like they were going to this farm and they were like there was a couple horses that they would like
Bronies?
Huh?
Are they bronies?
just some dudes hanging
Brony.
out, dude.
Bronies.
You know what a brony is?
No.
It's,
Really?
it's the people who like My Little Pony, guys who
Like
dress
too
up.
Oh, I don't
much?
think it's like that.
Oh,
They-
I think
they
this
like
is
My
in
Little
2005, so I'm not
Oh,
even
okay.
sure that shit's on the market yet. But this might be a strawberry shortcake crowd.
Yeah, these guys were doing it before it's cool.
This was
Respect.
this was Dragon Tales days. You
Just
know?
dudes being dudes.
Yeah. So, but
Guys
they
goofing around.
they would get together. Yeah, just boys being boys get
Just
together.
A little joke.
You
Just a
know,
little joke we have.
take a couple horse cocks up the ass, fellas. You know, with the fellas,
Yeah.
and
Real
maybe
guy stuff.
You know, a couple light beers. I'm
Mhm.
sure they were throwing around a joint.
Bonding.
IPAs.
Talk-
IPAs,
talking
dude,
about
if
how
they're doing that.
talking about how not gay they were because it's a
Yeah.
horse,
Mhm.
not a
It's-
human.
yeah. Blood
I always
Brothers.
think, is that the loophole? Is that what? Is that like? Is it? I just want this giant cock up my ass, or it's like, oh, it's not gay if it's a horse. Like, is that what it is?
I want the biggest.
Because so what happened was, so they were doing it successfully for a while, like letting this like. There is a picture of this guy that I think of the horse like with his hooves on his shoulder, or something like that. But one
Strong
day,
back.
and the guy,
Wow.
dude, and the guy's identified. It's so sad. This is his legacy, but they call him Mr. Hands for some reason. But,
I don't know if you'd use the word legacy to describe. That's not like more.
Well, what's
like
the
real legend
What's like
in the
the
community.
what's the infamous version of legacy?
his, like,
Notorious.
his
He left behind
his stain.
his stain. There you go. Well, his colon got ruptured by this horse penis. They brought him to the ER, and they kept him alive for a little, and then he died there.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
Does it? Do you
Well,
give a
this
fuck?
is just a guy that didn't get the love that he needed as a child.
See,
so he's just
I feel
reaching
bad
out.
for the horse.
Really,
Yeah, well,
dude.
Horse.
You got to think for the horse. That's some of the tightest ass he's ever gotten.
you guys are
Dude.
making fair.
He had a good
points.
time.
You guys are
Horse had a
making
good
fair-
time. He didn't. I don't think
What
he's
a
coherent
load,
enough.
too. What a load it probably.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
probably
Did
caused the
everybody
rupture,
clenched?
dude.
Everyone clenched. I just clenched when I thought about
Dude,
that.
people will say though that's animal abuse or something. I think maybe if you went the other way and you're fucking the horse against its will, maybe that's some horse rape. But if the horse is not in its mind like, oh, I got led on, like, oh, this is so abusive.
I had real feelings
You
for
know,
that guy.
you're talking like somebody that has done some real deep dive research on the neurology of horses.
From a couple guys who go to X Hamster before they name Pornhub, I
Yeah.
wouldn't put it past
Yeah,
you.
because we're not mainstream fucking sheep like you, dude. We do our own thing. We pave our own ways.
I
We-
stick to the classics.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Alright.
classics for a reason.
You
like
guys are on
Michael-
X hamster while I'm on X horses. Come on,
Oh, meta.
get on my level.
Meta. How do we? How
By
do we get
classics he
away
means
from
by
this topic?
classics he means Michael Jackson and R. Kelly. So
Who would have thought bringing Clint on would be the
Honestly,
thing that got us canceled? We
I felt bad. Yeah.
some of these
as we've been
topics
getting
today-
into these topics, I'm just like, how am
Police.
I bringing it out of these two right now?
Police.
Oh,
Dude,
shit,
what was
bro.
me and Clint were talking.
Yeah.
what did the word scoo mean to you? in
Oh
high
yeah, I
school?
wanted to get into this. So
Should we preface, or have you
Go.
guys spoke about this on the podcast?
Not on this podcast. We talked about it on the Canoe Cast.
oh yeah, we did a little bit.
But just in layman's terms, me and my
Yeah, because I told him how interesting it would be to hear what people viewed it as and thought of what it was, like who weren't a part, like years out. Because I heard it went for years after we left.
I think it's still going. Scoo
That's
lives on.
incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah. But I think
Wow.
you guys were like the original Scoo crew.
So basically, just to sum it up, one of our friend's older brothers, DGAF, Hatfield, they came up with a word scoo that I guess they used for like weed originally.
No, there was never a meaning.
So they
That's
just
the
came
whole
up with a
thing.
word scoo, just scoo, just a
It
noise.
was a noise, yeah.
And we heard it one day
Yeah.
and just started saying it over and over again. It developed this became scoo. It developed a meaning, several like different meanings. Ah, ye, like all these noises came with it. And then naturally, like people started, because we never really called ourselves it. People started calling us the scoo rats. And I think eventually that was embraced. Like, fuck yeah, with the scoo rats.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool.
But like, if it was up to me, we would have been like the scoo hawks or like the scoo lions. But we got scoo rats. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then it was
Well,
just
you guys were rats in the wash. Doing
yeah,
We were
skating
a little
and shit.
dingy. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
You're good.
Dude, no, Niko, that neck's meant for bobbing and weaving.
No,
dude.
it smelled pretty good. What is that? Cotton candy?
Sour candy.
Ooh.
Ooh,
good,
close,
dude.
close. But and there was all these connotations with it. I'll never forget this, and I think I've told this story. But the day after we graduated, somebody went, and so it was our class specifically, senior year, Valencia High, 2012. That was the scoo rat group, and we can go down the list, but I mean that's just longer than Wu-Tang. We roll deep. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, by the way. We went to the concert last night. We can get into that. at the
Nas
end.
Wu-Tang Busta. It was sick.
Yeah, dude. Hey, newfound respect for Busta Rhymes. We'll get into this in a second.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, someone, and I think I told you this, someone defaced the campus writing scoo all over the place. Like tagged up Valencia High hard, like the day after we graduated. Do you remember that? I'm not sure
No.
if this was ever a local. They took care of it quick.
I think
Mhm.
I tuned out after you guys started throwing eggs and yogurt at us.
And we'll
in the
get to
last
that.
week.
And we'll get to that. And we'll get to that. But so and luckily I slept in for that. It's a regret, but luckily I don't owe Niko any apologies.
No regrets here. It was fun as hell.
So
It was a great time, dude.
this guy, yeah, I remember I did this whole thing where I called out the ferries. I called out the wrong ferry because I forgot which one was which. But like the principal at the time fucking calls me up and says, "You and Matt Howe, who's like my best friend, like we know you guys wrote scoo all over the campus." It's like, it's so great when you know like that I'm not even involved with anything. Like there's nothing. I have no idea who did this. There's no ties to me. So I am just in front of my mom on the phone with this guy. He's not my principal anymore. I just graduated. I got my diploma in hand. I'm cussing him out. I'm fucking. And then shout out to Bert Dominguez, Coach Dominguez, my boy. He sends me a text, dude. The only guy who like reaches out and gives a shit and is like, just please tell me you had nothing to do with this. And I told him, he believed me, and then they found out it wasn't us. Zero apologies from Ferry, dude. That son of a
dude.
bitch. But so then what? So okay, so you were class of 2015.
15.
So
Yeah.
which means you were a freshman when we were seniors.
Yeah.
Or
Mm-hmm.
12, 13, 14, 15. That doesn't make sense. Does that make sense?
Were you a sophomore?
Wait, no, because class of 14 would. Wait, so class of 13 graduated after us.
Yeah. Then 14.
15. You were a sophomore when we were seniors. You're 1 year younger than your older brother.
Yeah.
You were
No, 2 years. 2 years.
Okay.
No, he was freshman.
All right, cool. So did you
Yeah,
know?
because there's 4 grades. So there's class of 2012 that's seniors. There's 13 that's
14, 15,
juniors.
right.
14, 15 are freshmen.
All right. So what? So and you were saying scoo?
Yeah, well, I knew from my older brother probably since like when I was in junior high, we probably started hearing about scoo, and my brother would just say it,
Dude,
and
that's
you just
nuts.
follow suit. I mean, it's just a fun thing to say, dude. When you're a kid in like high school and stuff, you just like shout and shit. Like I substitute teach now, kids just fucking they can't control themselves. They'll just be like, ah, they'll be like, what the fuck was that?
But dude, that was like it's like one of those things where it kind of feels like you think about like who started saying the word cool as in like
Cool.
not chilly, like not cold, like I mean, the word scoo is just a made up word that people. I mean, we graduated 10 years ago, which is sad, but we graduated 10 years ago. And I remember I was with some friends from high school in New York City in 2019, right before I deployed, and like she told me that she went back to her like little brother's graduation, and there were signs that had like scoo written on them still.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
It's cool. It's like a handshake. It's something that you say, and then somebody else knows what it is, and you're like, oh shit, like you're
down.
from where I am. Like you know a little. You know some people I know.
And
There's
I wonder,
some sort of bond.
I wonder if it expanded to the other schools.
Probably a little bit,
You think so?
for sure.
I think it did. So
Yeah, I
My-
thought something at West Ranch maybe.
yeah, my younger stepbrother at the time, he went
Shouts
to
to Jake the Snake.
Yeah, Jake the Snake, dude. Space Force. He's in the fucking space, dude.
Really?
I thought that shit was a joke. He just graduated from Space Force boot camp.
Really?
Insane, yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, he
Which
just
is a laser gun?
Which they don't tell you, it's on Mars.
Yeah. He's in orbit right now, but
I'm
yeah,
sure
he
it
said it's
sounds way
Saga's.
cooler than it is. Like when you say Space Force, you just think like jetpack, you know, blaster gun.
He said he's surrounded by
lightsaber.
squares, dude. He's like, these people are a
Incels.
special type of breed of human.
It's the super nerds of the Air Force, right? Isn't it just
Yeah,
like
which are already the nerds of the
Right.
military. I mean, to be real.
Yeah, these kids all think they're gonna end up astronauts, and it's just they're gonna be they're gonna be line
But
cooks.
hey, so he told me he has a top secret clearance, but this is a joke, Space Force. He's not actually going to do this, but he said if he finds out if aliens are real, he's going to tell me, even with his clearance. So, it's a joke. He's not going to. Dude, do you think that would, in
No,
a
the-
way,
the
screw his
only-
top
dude,
secret
no,
clearance
it's not gonna
up?
screw his top secret clearance. They'll just probably have to kill you, so it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
They're just probably gonna have to kill you, and
Thank God.
and maybe you just ruined your stepbrother's career. But dude, it's for the dogs. He'll understand. Think about our views.
One last question on scoo. Later on, after you guys graduated, me and some of my buddies embraced scoo, and we started making like T-shirts and stuff like that. And we made some sweatshirts that had the word scoo on it.
Dude, are you the one I called out?
I guess so. I don't remember who
Was
it was.
it you?
It was me and some other buddies who made it. I don't remember if it was you, but
Oh.
somebody in your crew. There
It
was,
was
a couple
me.
of
I
you.
remember being fired up because we wanted to do that, and then we graduated, and I saw somebody else.
You guys got pissed at us. It
I
was like, this
remember-
is not what scoo is about. You don't make money off of this shit. And
That
like,
was me.
Yeah.
I fucking did.
Oh, that was you. Fuck. Dude.
All right,
I owe
drop
you
that. Nope, drop the mics and fight. This is how we settle this right now.
I
Drop
don't
the
know
mics
who
and
owes who an
fight.
apology.
No,
You owe us a no.
I-
You do not take it back. Fuck you for that.
You guys
owe
want
us an
some
apo-
royalties?
Yes.
We
much
made
more-
millions off of it.
Pay
I
up.
feel bad.
Pay up. No, in hindsight, no one gives a fuck. But at the time, it's like at the time I could
full
see.
circle right now. This
That is crazy. I didn't even really
We
know.
should try to find those
Did
tweets.
you tell me that?
I think I did.
I
Yeah.
wasn't too. I think I was off serving my country when this was going on. So I
Oh, you
wasn't
weren't
too-
still
No,
fighting
I
with
was-
high school kids after you left high school? You went
No,
on Twitter.
we weren't in yet. This was like months after
'Cause I don't think- I
graduation.
wasn't
thi-
involved.
right?
I don't know.
I wasn't involved with this. I remember hearing it from you.
No,
but-
I think I was a junior or senior, so I think you guys were.
It was years after.
I think
Oh,
so.
that's more embarrassing for me, dude. I
Yeah.
had a rough patch of years right after high school, and I'm gonna totally use that as my excuse because like nowadays I that would not, but I don't know. It was like
Clint,
one of
Clint,
the few things I had pride in.
I don't think you owe him an apology. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel like I do,
It's
dude.
it's a little weird that you were like removed from high school. Like that timeline doesn't help you. Just
that's
but just
trying to help my image right now, dude.
just imagine like because at the time it's like, wait a minute, that's like who we were. That's kind of like our identity, and people are just like selling T-shirts.
And that's what it was. Like I had such an identity problem.
Which is even lame to say that was our identity, but it fucking was.
Yeah, because I had such an identity problem for a long time, even after high school. And like the one thing that like people like put on, like an image they put on us, I'm like, this is my identity. Like this is what people called me. Like people are still saying it years later. Then I saw other people trying to profit, and I was like, fuck that, dude. But like,
I
Dude,
get
Oh,
it.
Niko feels so powerful right now because he thought he was gonna owe you an apology, and the fact that you're just folding like a little puppy and letting him pet your
look,
belly.
I am the first one to admit when I'm wrong. Usually,
I don't think you're wrong. I think embarrassing. You're embarrassingly right.
I think it's kind of an in-between spot where it's like there was some wrong on both sides.
I mean,
like,
I also had no emotional attachment to this.
yeah.
But now in hindsight, it's like you motherfuckers were selling T-shirts. I barely even knew. Like this, I'm finding out about it like right now. I kind of remember it happening. Like someone like, no one's selling T-shirts. Like that's not real. But like you motherfucker, do you have one?
Maybe I might have a box somewhere.
really.
We can get some shit going. I'll check what I got.
I mean, I think if anything, if we're gonna reamp Scoo, we fucking we get the patent on it now and we do it here and you and I make the money off
But
of
if
it
you
and I
guys
pay
are
off
on
the
board,
rats.
that doesn't mean that some other people, be prepared for some hate. There might be some true skewers out there
Bring it
who are
on.
like, this is not the way to
No,
skew.
no. You're
You're
talking
sitting
to
with
the
them.
true
Oh,
skewers.
you guys,
I don't think you understand.
what you say, guys?
And I would involve the boys.
No.
We're in a group chat together.
What we
I would
say
involve the
about
boys.
Scoo is gospel.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be liked. It doesn't have to be appreciated. It doesn't have to be agreed upon. But when we're talking about Scoo, I am the John Smith. I'm not. We are the John Smith of this shit. We talked to the White Salamander. We found the scrolls. We're gonna have 17 wives.
Yeah.
So what did you guys think it meant? I'm curious about that.
We thought there was,
Smoking weed.
we thought that the root of it, there was smoking weed, or you could say, let's go skoo. You could use it as
It was
a
a
verb.
big part of it.
But overall, it just meant anything. There was no true meaning to it, but like
Okay.
people used it as.
So
So it was
that's-
either weed or just nothing or anything.
that was it.
It was the they before they.
Right.
It was the first.
Yeah, it was-
non-binary-
They, them.
It was you got to fill in the
Scoo
blank.
scare.
When somebody said it, you just you got to fill in
And
the
it's
blank.
it's lame and weird to talk about this. Are you running low on time?
Yeah, let me. Do you got the time right there? What time is it?
8:22.
Yeah, I gotta probably wrap up in the next 5 minutes or so.
Okay, cool. I was saying it's kind of lame to even talk about this, but the cool thing about like the Scoo Rats is like, as far as like the weekends, like party, like we were just welcomed everywhere. Like we were going to like house party, like we were hanging out with like the drama kids sometimes, and then me and Clint both played football. We were like the bridge over from like.
We were the ambassadors of all the weird. Because I hung out with the fucking burnouts.
Well, I just remember after football, I was like, these kids are still slapping my ass, and we're not in the locker room anymore. I think I'm gonna go hang out with like a different crowd. It's just like it was
The
just
guys who
wasn't
grabbed my
after
dick?
football. I just didn't feel like
That's what kept me around. Those people.
the finger.
The slapping
The,
ass.
this
slap.
little slap and tickle every now and then.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that,
Yeah, what happened to you after that? You're like, don't touch me, dude.
dude.
Come
I
on.
just something psycho. So I think
Changed, bro.
No.
used to love grabbing my ass.
No, you could touch my cheek, dude. It's the like the second I can't.
No credit cards.
Nothing's gotten past, except besides a bidet, nothing's gotten past my crack. I psychologically,
Not even a finger.
dude, I know I get so.
Have you tried it with an open mind?
I'm willing to talk to a therapist about it. That's what I'll say.
I
I'm just saying, like,
was a little disarming.
psychologically, there's something I don't want in my butthole, and maybe there's a deeper truth.
I mean,
I'm willing to explore.
it's cool.
I'm looking for some support here.
It's
and
cool.
It doesn't feel like it's coming from you.
Because
and
you don't
that's fine.
deserve support in this one. I mean, I think it's universally people that have an open mind and give it a try, enjoy it. Universally accepted.
Okay.
For the ones that are
You down to pick
man
up
enough
some
to
heroin
admit
after
it.
this? You want to do some meth? Because now I'm feeling like an open mind.
Yeah, I'm down to try. I'll try everything.
Listen,
man.
Meth's not that cool. Don't
Did you
do
try
meth.
it?
I
Name a drug. Pick a card.
Spin
I'm
wheel.
I'm a non-practicing drug addict.
Wow.
It was a problem for a long time. I'm doing my thing now, but yeah, no, meth's not that.
He doesn't
don't do
practice
meth.
anymore because he's a professional.
Yeah,
It's kind of cool. Sometimes I wish I used to be a drug addict. That's
It-
probably fucked up to say.
no. So
That's just how boring you are, Niko. That's,
yeah,
that's more
it
about
adds
you.
some character. You've been through some shit.
yeah, and it like I used to have so much shame and guilt surrounded by it, but like I'm like stoked that like I'm resilient now. Like I just
Definitely.
I don't know, I've been through a lot more life than a lot of other people have who have not had to go through the stuff I put myself through. So no, I agree. It would like to have that pass is kind of cool.
Yeah, you wouldn't change a thing, right?
Not at this point. For a long time I wish things were different, but at this point, yeah, I'm very happy with where I am.
Hell yeah.
It's cool.
What about you? Have you reconciled with your demons?
I think it's still on the horizon. It's coming. You
What
know?
demons would you?
We're trying to make some.
Yeah, we're trying to shake up my life a little, give me a little more character.
Yeah,
Maybe get me into some dark shit.
I've been giving him suggestions on like things to text his dad to like turn him on him a little.
Yeah.
Because then you can come back around and like reconcile with your dad.
What
like,
type
that'd
of
be
dad
nice.
you got?
Too good. Too good of a dad.
Strong
I need
dad.
a chip on my shoulder.
Strong dad.
I need to go back, relive. I need him to beat me or something.
Your
I gotta
dad
have
could
something.
Your dad could change a tire, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a strong man.
Taught me how to shave, the whole 9.
Well,
Yeah. I got some pubes, dude. Check them out.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. They're coming in.
Now, does your dad grow a mustache, like a thick mustache?
Yeah, even my brothers can at least get like a beard. But for some reason,
Young Max has some sharp facial hair.
Yeah,
I've seen.
He's been able to get a beard. I don't know what it is about me.
How's your
Maybe
stash end up? I'm trying to. You got a little shadow right now. I'm trying to.
I can get it.
Oh,
I'll
you
get
think
it
that's a
going for you.
shadow, Clint? That's as bushy as it's gonna get, dude.
Yeah. No, this has been about 3 weeks, but you see me.
No,
after
actually, he just
4
ate
or
it.
5?
He just ate a
Wow.
chicken wing. That's just grease, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well,
What do you got to plug, Neek?
I got nothing to plug.
Monk's Jazz Club, October 6th, Thursday, October 6th. We got a great lineup, one show.
Always a great show.
See
Thanks for
these
coming
guys,
out, dude.
yeah. See these guys, and whoever they bring, they know what they're doing. It was a great time, great
Thank you.
show, both great sets right here. I'm gonna gas y'all up a little bit.
Thank you.
And you're still
Um,
working on your Type 5? You're almost ready to get out there, up on stage?
I could put something together. Can't promise it's gonna be that good, but I could.
Might
We'll,
be
uh,
headlining the next show.
I'll clean it up.
Okay.
You submit it to me.
Okay,
Submit it to me.
proofwriter.
Got
Hey.
anything to plug?
Um,
Scoo t-shirts you selling?
no, just thank you for. I'm a fan of this podcast, and to be able to sit in last second like this. We got here like 7 in the morning. I appreciate the experience, boys.
Come back anytime.
I will.
Well,
Prom.
you know.
Not next week.
Maybe some
but
notice.
Give it a
Yeah.
little. All right, Captain's Dogs.
Woo, woo.
All right, that was awesome.